we're doing well and everything is fine for you. My name is Niki Teymoori and today I want to talk about problem number 11 from ISAC 2023 competition. So let's get started. When we have an object that is covered by a suit and next we submerge it under the water, it appears as if the object reflects a mirror. So we want to investigate and explore this effect. And our suit mirror map. At the first we have introduction, next we have theories that you can see the list of our theories, next it's experiments, next is conclusion, and at the end we have references. So let's move to introduction. If we have an object that has a special characteristic and we put it in front of our suit of our candle flame, when our suit is cover all of our object and we submerge it under the water, at the first, a layer of air gathers around our object, and our object displayed like a mirror due to light reflection characteristic. Here we have our keywords, which are light reflection, light refraction, particle adhesion, hydrophobic particles, suit, and Snell's law. About theories. At first, let's talk about light reflection. When light rays hit a shiny surface like a mirror and bounce back from it, we say we have light reflection. In light reflection, we have angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is the angle of the ray that is falling to our surface, and angle of reflection is the angle of ray that is reflected from our surface. And about light reflection law. 1. The incidence ray and the perpendicular line to our plane and reflected ray must be in the same plane. And 2. The angle of incidence and angle of reflections always are equal together. About light refraction. When light enters from an environment with a lower density to an environment with a higher density, or vice versa, it cannot maintain its speed. And because that, it's break, and we call it light refraction. Let's talk about hydrophobic particles. Hydrophobicity is a physical property of our molecule that is similarly repelled from a mass of water. Hydrophobic molecules tend to be nonpolar, and because that, they prefer nonpolar molecules or neutral molecules. So what is polar and nonpolar molecules? Polar molecules occurs when we have electronegativity difference between our bounded atoms. And about nonpolar molecules. Nonpolar molecules occurs when electrons share equal to our diatomic atoms. Let's talk about particle adhesion. Adhesion is a tendency of dissimilar particle or surface to cling to another one. And cohesion it's about tendency of similar particle or surface to cling to another one. About soot. Soot is a mass of impure carbon resulting from incomplete combustion of our hydrocarbons. And the scientific name of soot is polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAH. And about Snell's law. Snell's law is about the relationship between the angle of incidence and angle of reflection, which is very important in our problem. So let's talk about our experiments. Experiment number 1. At the first, I should say that in all experiments, our equipment are same, and our material is changed based on our experiments. In experiment 1, actually we use egg with shell and water. We put our egg with shell on the suit of our candle flame, and next that is completely black, we submerge it under the water. Experiment number 2, it's about the same experiment, but with one difference, that we use distilled water instead of water in this experiment. Our material is distilled water and egg with shell. We put our egg with shell in front of our candle suit flame, and actually after that is completely black, we submerge it under the water. It's about experiment number 2. Let's move to experiment number 3. Experiment number 3, it's about pickled cucumber. Our material is pickled cucumber and water. We put our pickled cucumber in front of our soot of our candle flame, and next it is completely black, we submerge it under the water. About experiment number 4, we use olive and water for our material. We put our olive in front of our candle soot, and after that is completely black, we submerge it under the water. About experiment number 5. Experiment number 5 is a violation example for our testable material. It's about sugar loaf. Our material is sugar loaf and water. We put our sugar loaf in front of our soot of our candle flame, and next that is completely black, we submerge it under the water. We use sugar loaf because sugar loaf dissolves in the water and it's not hydrophobic, and actually it loses its adhesion with soot in the water. And experiment number 6 is about another violation example for our stable material, which we use Cheetos and water for our material. We put our Cheetos on soot of our candle flame, and next that is completely black, we submerge it under the water. But we have something in this, because Cheetos, it's burned when we put it in front of our candle flame. And because that, we use it for violation example for our testable material. Let's talk about data, about distilled water and water. The reflection of light in both of them are same, and because that, it's not important that we use which of them in our experiment. And on the other side, you can see the violation example and correct example. For violation example, we have two. One of them is sugar loaf. That you can see dissolving sugar in the water and loses its adhesion with soot in the water. And for Cheetos, it's burned on the candle soot. And because that, we said that these two are violation example. And about correct example, we have 3 correct example. One of them is olive, another one is pickled cucumber, and egg with shell. This you can see reflecting light like a mirror in these 3. About analysis, according to definition of soot, candle soot is one of its type, because candle paraffin is one of type of hydrocarbons. And when we put our desired object in front of our candle soot, the soot is stick on the surface of our object due to the principle of particle adhesion. And when we submerge it under the water, due to the hydrophobicity and reflecting the light and Snell's law, it reflected the light like a mirror. So about result and conclusion, about main reasons. 1. Incomplete combustion of our hydrocarbons on producing soot. 2 is particle adhesion between soot and object. 3 is hydrophobic particle of soot on our object. 4 is light reflection. About material that can be tested on them. About object, it should has 3 characteristics. One of them, it should be hydrophobic. 2, it should have sufficient adhesion with our soot. And 3 is when we put it in our candle flame, it should not burn. About soot, we can use any soot that is from incomplete combustion of our hydrocarbons. And this is my references, and thank you so much for your attention.